sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the latest Elite FPL stream with myself, Stevo, and Jason's here, aren't you, Jace?
Yeah, joining from the M5, travelling down to Torquay at the moment.
Si?
yeah. How's it going off to go see Pete and the down in the Torbay Elite world? How's things with you, Stevo?
I'm good. Si, interestingly enough, posted in the Discord that he's going to be blowing my mind out of the water when he sees his team. Well, guess what, Jace? His team's up on the screen.
What's he doing?
He's brought in Coutinho, as expected. I actually had a feeling that Si would bring in Coutinho, and I thought he may captain him. That's what I thought Si may do. He hasn't. He's going to be captaining Kane, as expected, like a lot of people will do if they own Harry Kane. His team in full, for anybody listening, is Sarr in goal, Trent, Robertson, James, Sarr, Watford, Coutinho.
Yeah.
Coutinho.
Sorry, carry on.
Martinelli, Salah, Ramsey, Kane, and Brozier. He's left Ben White on the bench, and I can't even read that. Who's that? I can't even see who that is. It's a Leicester. Oh, it'd be Thomas and Watford, whoever that is. It doesn't really matter. It has no bearing on it. Oh, it's Che Adams, not Brozier. He's captaining Kane. It's as I expected with his team. I thought that based on his comment, he'd be captaining Coutinho, but yeah, you were a bit surprised. Well, I say surprised. Coutinho, what are you thinking on that move, Jace?
I don't know about blowing your mind. I think you'll be pretty confident with that news.
Well, he's taken out. I can't even think who he's taken out. I should have. Well, he's your rival, Jace.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to catching him this week.
Yeah, are you winning? I say winning.
Going to captain Salah.
You're captaining Salah.
Yeah.
I say why, but I am going to ask, why are you captaining Salah rather than someone else in your team?
Because, well, actually, I might be telling a bit of a porky pie.
For God's is that because you don't want Sai hearing what he's done?
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
Oh, hold on a minute here. Sai had already had Coutinho in his team.
Well,
So-
if he's made the moves, I'm captaining a Man City player.
Well, Sai hasn't made any changes to his team. He's just kept it as it is. He hasn't made any transfers unless this team up on.
Has he not made any transfers?
No, I've just looked at his team from last week. It's exactly the same. I thought he got rid of Coutinho. He hasn't. So actually, he's the team that he's got up on screen is going to be
With deadline now.
50 minutes.
Right. Well, I've just made the one change. Would you like to know what I did?
It's up to you. I mean, obviously, you're chasing Sai, and Sai could be reacting to this news, but I don't think he will because he's going to be captain Harry Kane. Yeah, tell us.
I took out Werner and I brought in Gabriel Jesus.
No. For God's
Kiss him. He's gonna get 1 point now.
Why would you bring him in? I did in the member stream. I actually said what you should do. I said take out Werner, take out Havertz, and bring in Sterling, captain him, and put in Nketiah or some other cheap forward. Because you could have done it.
It's all right. I've got a plan, Steve-O.
Are you captaining Jesus or are you going with Salah?
Yeah, I am.
You're captaining Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going YOLO, mate.
Why have you decided with Jesus?
Differential, mate.
You're not thinking that you're jumping on the bandwagon?
Nah.
No?
Who else has got him in the Tour Elite in top 4?
Well, we don't know until the game updates, but I can't imagine anybody...
Who else has got him in the Tour Elite in the top 4 until now?
The answer's 0, but I would have rather have... I genuinely would have done...
Has anyone got Sterling?
No one's got Sterling. No one's going to be bringing in Sterling. No chance.
Why is that?
Because people don't look at Sterling and go, he's a good option, when in reality...
There we go! Your own questions!
But he's pretty much a guaranteed starter this week, and he does really well away from home. He does really well away from home. I think it's 3 times this season away from home he's got double-digit score. And
well, every time I do something, it seems to backfire. So I look forward to this failure. But at least I haven't taken a point hit on this one.
no, I'm not bothering with a point hit. It's a complete waste of time. I'm personally avoiding it. To be honest with you, I don't need to do it.
Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat anyway? Who's in the chat? We got any of the usuals?
So it is the usual crew. Funny enough, Cage Paps here is saying FPL Plonker as captain Sterling. So there we are. Ayush's here. Karma Baby. Paulie's panicking about his wild card, I was supposed to say. Paulie, just go with 3 Man City, 3 Liverpool, and then just whatever garbage you can fit around them 3. It's quite simple, really.
No Man United.
No, don't. No, don't bother going anywhere near Man United. What's Bilal might be captain Raheem. Do it. Just do it. Just captain in Sterling. I think because I've always noticed this pattern. Like when a popular transfer player basically fails on the week that he's supposed to be doing something, it's always the following week they actually come round. So there's a chance that Sterling could be that option when nobody owns him, whereas last week quite a lot of people brought him in. Fire Talk.
So many bad on the M5 today.
Say that again.
So many bad drivers on the roads.
Oh, I can. It's bank holiday, isn't it? Just
honestly, one guy pulled out in front of another, almost caused a crash. Like they don't look in the mirror.
No, they're too much in a hurry. And I can't drive at the moment, but I've noticed over the past year or so, driving has got worse and worse and worse. It's horrendous, and all I will say is just genuinely, state in the obvious, take it bloody easy. But Fire Talk's captain and Kevin De Bruyne.
That's a good one.
I would not be going with KDB myself. It depends who you've got in rest in your team. Fire Talk. If you've got a Tottenham asset, I'd rather be captaining them. Kevin De Bruyne is always guaranteed an assist or whatever, but
excited about Tottenham.
Say that again.
Why are you so excited about Tottenham?
Because they're playing a Leicester team who apparently are going to be making 10 changes to their team. They're coming off the back of a European result, which I'm assuming was a tough game against Roma. I looked at their quote-unquote statistics form after European games. And
we'll get to the predictions in a minute then. So you're reckoning then Tottenham are the team to have for captain, so either Kane or Son, yeah? Is that what you're thinking?
Kane for definite, followed by Son. Then it's a Man City asset. If you got Sterling, get him in, or have him as captain. If you got KDB, it's a perfectly good option. And then it's Salah / Mane. That game's going to be really difficult. I just think he got his goals last week. And it's at home as well.
He's a form player. He's a form player. He's on form now.
Yeah, that is correct. But are you not worried potentially of I don't want to use this word, but a possibility of a rotation risk?
No.
No.
I reckon Pep's going to play him.
So they've got Real Madrid midweek. He's going to...
Yeah, there's time, mate. There's plenty of time. A nice ice bath after the game.
Well, the interesting thing is WhoScored.com are predicting Jesus to start, but all the guys on Twitter, like all the quote-unquote experts, they all don't think Jesus is starting. They think it's going to be Sterling.
Yeah, they don't own Jesus either, so...
Well, that's true, but they also have to work out on a basis of percentages of these specific players starting. And don't get me wrong,
mate.
I agree with you that Jesus, there's a 70% chance of him starting, but to bring him in, Jace, I thought honestly, bringing in Sterling and bringing in Nketiah, Pookie, whatever, was your best bet, and captain in Sterling. That's just my opinion. I think that it's...
Nah.
No. Well, I did tell you to captain Havertz last week, and he's the only one that came with a attacking return out of Chelsea. For crying out loud. That was... you must have been happy with the fact that the...
Well, I had it on mount, didn't I, at first?
Yes. Yeah. Fire Talk saying that no Spurs, no Salah in my team. Geordie Kev saying
dangerously there, Fire Talk. I still got Kulislevsky in my team.
Yeah,
you remember him?
I'm not selling because I just kind of want to just hold, because there's just no point in getting rid when he's got a good fixture. That's it.
Yeah.
Geordie Kev is saying here, Sarr, the goalkeeper, and Martinelli to Pickford, and Coutinho for a -4. Yes, I think so, Geordie. Go for that. I think it's worth it, considering they've got double game week fixtures now. I think just go for it, mate. I think in fact, that's actually an excellent set of transfers. Jones bloke saying, would you play
Foster? Would you my team, Steve-O?
Who's that?
Would you want me to read my team out to you while I'm driving?
Yeah, just before you say it, play Foster or Schmeichel. Jones bloke is saying Foster.
Foster.
Yeah, Foster. Go for your team, Jace. Let's hear it.
Foster in goal. I'm going to go with a 3-5-2 formation. And I'm going to go with White, Robertson, and Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold in defence. I've got Saka. Hang on, what's the latest on Saka?
He's playing. He'll be playing.
I've got Saka, Havertz, Mount, Salah, and Kulusevski with Brozier and Jesus up front.
Brozier won't be, well, he may play, but he's a complete waste of space. So what's your bench again?
Oh, God. I got Wood against Liverpool.
Shaw?
I've got Shaw, and I've got Justin. All bad options on my bench.
Do you know what? I think I'd rather play Shaw ahead of Brozier.
What? Against Liverpool?
Brozier is so useless that there's no chance. There's more chance.
I mean, the chances of them getting a clean sheet against Liverpool, absolutely no chance.
Look, honestly, I think that, I would say that Liverpool's game against Newcastle is going to be very difficult. Geordie Kev, you'll be able to back me up here. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be 3-4-5. Shaw will get 2 points. There's a chance he could get an attack and return in this particular fixture. Brozier.
There's a chance you can come on or start the game and sneak an assist or a goal. You never know.
You're right, but Brozier is just absolutely hopeless. A complete waste.
Who should be the first sub, Steve-O? Who should be my first sub? Shaw or Wood?
Shaw. Only because I'm biased towards Wood. The fact that he's just an absolute troll. I still can't believe he got nothing in the double game.
I mean, he could score against Liverpool. I'm gonna leave him first sub.
No, I think that, I think I always say use the attacking player as your first sub, but honestly, I just think Wood and Shaw have pretty much got more.
You just don't like Wood. That's what it is.
Well, I've got rid of him. I've got him gone, so he's
it's just fine, isn't it? That's what it is at this time. Yeah.
I'm just annoyed that I got rid of him after Wood dropped down in price, despite the fact I was going to be getting Nketiah in anyway. In fact, I'll just put my team up on screen. Actually, Sai.
How much do you think Nketiah?
Say that again.
How much is Nketiah?
5.5. Guaranteed starter. That's what I mean. I honestly think you should have gone Nketiah in for Werner.
I could get in for Brozier.
I'll tell you what, mate. For a -4, I think go for it.
Brozier, let's do it. Transfer Nketiah. Where is he? I can't even see him. Mal, can you find Nketiah on there? NK. Go into the search bar and put in NK.
Don't get this anywhere.
Click on him, and click on transfer, and then click on the top right, the arrow to the right. That's it. You cannot have more than 3 Arsenal players. Oh my god! Oh, I've got Ramsdale. Oh god. Oh.
How much money have you got in the bank?
Point 3.
Oh, you can't get even though I hate him, Ollie Watkins in.
Oh no, I wouldn't get in my team ever again.
Oh,
Ever again.
I was thinking because this.
It's a shame, isn't it? I'm getting Katia. Oh well. I have to stick with Perugia then.
I was tempted by a -4 getting rid of Werner for Watkins, and I thought, forget it. Forget why get rid of the play? Like, don't get me wrong, I expect the Chelsea game to be really tight, but I have to play it safe. I was saying it on the members stream yesterday. As I said to you the other day, I find it so weird that I'm in a position where I can actually defend. And I just want to get into the top 5-digit figures. And why would I risk all that for bringing in players that I don't need to bring in? Like, yeah, I could bring in Coutinho for Kulusevski, Zaha in for Kulusevski. Don't worry about it, Steve-O. Just leave your team as it is. Captain's son, done. Leave it. So tomorrow's stream, well, if I do stream, it's going to be really interesting to see the Son versus Kane in it all, because obviously the Tourbe Elite rivals, they're all going to be captaining Kane because they've all got Kane. So Kicker saying gamble on who? Jota, Saka or Foden? Jota, guaranteed starter.
Foden.
You think Foden, I think Jota. What do you think, chat? Should we do a poll, Jace?
Foden all day long, mate.
Let's do a poll for Kickers.
What a player.
Foden or Jota? I've done the wrong thing, you fool. Oh.
That's your Liverpool bias speaking again, that is.
My what?
Your Liverpool bias.
Yes, they're an amazing team.
Oh, God. Yeah. Get your scarf out, don't you? Wrap it around your bloody neck.
Do you want to talk briefly about the Man United game? Did you watch it against Chelsea?
Ronaldo to the rescue yet again.
Yeah.
I mean, what a player! What a player he is! Like, just so consistent. Like, just a legend, absolute legend. Again, problems in midfield, not able to keep possession, not able to defend, keep composure, keep our shape. I think we were lucky to get a point.
I was fuming with the fact that essentially Chelsea just couldn't put away their chances. De Gea was, as a former goalkeeper yourself, you must have been amazed by De Gea's performance.
Always, yeah. He's again just bailing us out. Like when I see De Gea, like, you can see by his body language that he just has got no confidence whatsoever in his defenders. Like, even when they scored, you just see in like De Gea's demeanor in his face, he can't stand, you know, the level of defending that's being put in at the moment. Like, it's just, they're like statues. Well, you're right. They missed so many chances, and they had some great saves.
Yeah,
but he shouldn't have to be called upon all game to try and pull off world-class saves. Like, and in the end, you know, he's going to let goals in. So I don't know what's going on with the defence. They just don't seem to be improving at all. I don't know. I'm speechless, really. Like,
yeah, 2 performances.
Playing 5 at the back, I would expect to see some composure. They brought Phil Jones on. I thought he did all right. I don't know. I just think that major problems in defence.
Yeah, 2 games in a week versus Arsenal and Chelsea. They get, I say, battered by Arsenal. If Fernandes scores that penalty, I think Man United go on to win it personally. You know, Ronaldo, like you said, saves the day. And what I just find so fascinating is just the way United just don't look like they actually even want to play. They just look like they couldn't care. They genuinely look like they couldn't care less. And it's going to be really interesting to see what Brentford do at your place. I'd expect you lot to win, but Brentford, they're no easy task.
Mate, I've written the season off already. Champions League is a no-go, and I think we just need to clear out the dressing room and start again.
Dan said yesterday maybe sack off trying to get into the European games. European competitions and just finish 8th. What do you think on that? Would you take that and just concentrate on Premier League?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's such a sad state of affairs. I don't know, man.
What do you think?
We got to play to win every game.
What do you think of Madeline Tudor's?
There's no excuse. We've got a squad size that we don't have to concentrate on just one thing. The squad size that we've got, we should be able to just go in every game aggressive and try to put in a performance. Like, I think Rangnick's just given up. Like, you look at Rangnick on the side of the touchline, he's almost like he's almost as shocked as everyone else. He's got on his face, you can see he's literally like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? But yeah.
Madeline Tudor's got a -8, asking, is it worth it? Digne, useless, doesn't even play. Kilman, useless, doesn't even play. Chris Wood, waste of space. He's still got Digne
and Kilman.
Yeah, exactly. 4, Laporte.
Was he in it 6 months?
Yeah, exactly. So Laporte, Matty Cash / Alonso, and a 4.6 forward. Yes, do it. Alonso or Cash? I'd personally go Alonso because he's just a freak of nature. He is just absolutely incredible. He's just, all he does is attack. So he was incredible. The fact that he got the goal the other day. So
what a goal it was! Beautiful goal.
Yeah, it's a shame that
no chance Day was going to get that.
It's just a shame that Werner was standing right behind him and he could have got the goal, but
no, he wouldn't. He would have blocked it over. You know that.
Precisely, yeah. So
wishful thinking.
Should we go for our predictions?
I'm to do something as well. I own him as well, but anyway.
Yeah. Do you want to go for our predictions, Jace, for the game week?
Can you read them out? Because I'm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. We'll
read fixtures.
We kick off with the Liverpool Newcastle up at home against Liverpool. What do you think?
2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, here we go. Is this going to be one of these game weeks where I'm expecting the same results coming through that I'm... In fact, I haven't even done my predicting games. Ha! I'm going to have to do this live as we speak. So, okay then. Hold on a minute. Just 2 seconds because I need to input my fixtures, my predictions into the score predictor game. I've completely forgotten doing that. So let's get on with that. I need to bring that up here. So you're going with a comfortable 2-0 victory. Professional job?
Professional job. Just sweep Newcastle aside. Comfortable victory. 2-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. People are wondering about whether Jota, I mean, just a quick update on that quick poll that we put up. Do we go with Foden, Jota or Saka? A lot of people are saying Foden. It's 57% in favour of Foden. So there we are, kickers. They're all going with Foden at the moment. Liverpool.
You got him, man. Guy's on fire.
He is, but he just doesn't seem to get the attacking returns that's warranted for...
Such a good player to watch.
Oh, he's an amazing player to watch.
It's like Pulisic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing player to watch, but frustrating because he's not the one getting the attack in return.
Exactly. Who will score first for Liverpool? I'm going to go with Jota. And there's about... bloody hell, how many players are in the Liverpool thing? What are you thinking on Aston Villa versus Norwich then?
Is this why you said about Watkins?
Not really. It's just the fact that he's an Aston Villa asset. Karma Baby's bringing him in.
I'm actually going to go for a. Oh man, I've got a feeling that Norwich are going to score. I'm going to go 1-1 in this one.
I do agree with you. I expect Norwich to score as well. They have to win. They have to win to have any chance of staying up. If we win today against Watford, we basically relegate Norwich, and there's a very high chance really that if we beat Watford, Watford are gone as well. So it's all down to us winning.
It's a big game.
Oh, it's absolutely ginormous. It's huge, and
Fostering. I hope he gets a clean sheet.
I see us scoring today. I'm afraid.
Yeah, of course you do.
Because I think we are going to have...
survival, mate.
It's survival. We're having fun. We're enjoying our football. And
wow,
I generally do think that we're going to beat Watford today.
Okay.
I expect them to score Watford, but I do think we're going to come out of it although Watford aren't going to be wanting to lose, it could be like a standoffish kind of game where Watford hold out strong. I mean, we haven't got the attackers to really be... We haven't got like the likes of, the Liverpool or Man City or even Chelsea attackers, so stating the obvious there. That's why I think it's going to be a really tight game. But I do think that we're going to pull through in this. I mean, say it again.
I said 0-0.
I mean, honestly, I would not be surprised at that result, but just the way we're playing at the moment, I expect us to come through
You happy with Weghorst?
No. The amount of times that I've seen him a few times.
You thinking Vidra?
I'd rather have Vidra. Well, Vidra, Cornet's probably out today, so Vidra, it's going to be the same team as the other day, with Vidra, Rodriguez and Weghorst playing. And they're not going to change the team. They're not going to change the team up. So I'd expect us to, do our usual thing of just like putting pressure on Watford and everything. And then eventually, I would expect us to just about get through. It's going to be really, really tough. But so you're thinking, what are you actually thinking on then the Watford Burnley game? Then I'm going to be putting 2-1 in the score predictor game. What are you thinking?
Oh, I mean, Watford Burnley. So you're going 2-1 Burnley, are you?
Yeah.
Oh man. What a game it could be. It could be an absolute thriller. Oh God. See, I want it to be 0-0 because I'm selfish and I got Ben Foster, but I can see it being 2-1 to Burnley. Yeah.
2-1 to Burnley.
I'm gonna agree.
Well.
I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah.
It's
on the line.
A game which is looking really, really exciting goals galore is going to be Southampton at home to Crystal Palace. I'm going with a high-scoring 2-2, Jace.
You reckon Brozier's going to start and score then?
Based on what Top Tim says a lot, he doesn't think Brozier starts because he's an academy player. And this, I've forgotten his name now, Hasselhout, whatever his stupid name is, Hasselhout. He won't want to be playing players that aren't going to be there next season, so he's expecting Brozier to be benched. So I just don't think that Brozier gets anything today.
No,
it could be size Che Adams.
It's a pipe dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hope he does, but yeah, I mean, you saying 2-all, were you?
I've gone with a high-scoring 2-all. Yeah.
Who's going to score for Palace?
Zaha's got a really good record against Palace, so I'm going to go, and he looked really good against Leeds the other day. It's just his teammates in front of them are useless. So I'm going to go with Zaha and Gallagher to score today.
I'm going to go 2-1 to Southampton. I don't think Palace have got 2 goals in them, mate, to be honest with you.
2-1 to Southampton?
Yeah.
Okay, that's... you know what? It wouldn't surprise me. Southampton on a bit of form at the moment. They're doing okay.
I just don't see Palace scoring more than 1 goal in that fixture. Just don't know why.
If they're on it, I can expect it to be
free kick or something. Second half.
Another free kick from Ward-Prowse you're expecting.
Well, either that or you'll whip one in.
That vote,
Yeah.
just to interject here, that vote is now 50-50 between Foden and Jota. 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, between Foden.
That's all the Liverpool fans in the chat. They all come crawling out of the woodwork the moment you mention a Liverpool player.
Geordie Kev saying Weg Horsell, Dennis. He seems to be in form at the moment, scored a goal and got an assist. So just go with Dennis.
Yeah, this was an option for me for Brozier to Dennis.
I'll tell you what,
But
Jace.
I don't know we're doing a -4 for bloody
I'll tell you what.
Dennis.
Watford scoring. I don't see with Dennis. Do you know what? I'd rather have Dennis rather than Brozier. Wayne Dean, unfortunately, fourth.
Would you rather have Dennis than Brozier with a -4 though?
Let's ask the chat. It's 50-50 for Foden or Jota. So kick us. I go with Jota. Jason's going with Foden.
Yes.
Oh no! Hold a minute. I'm going to close the poll. It's Jota. 51%. There we are. I'm going to do another poll here for... what's the poll I was going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, Dennis.
This is it goes to Jota. You bloody cheat.
I'll do the poll for you, Jace. Should Jace bring...
Get Dennis in for Brozier for a -4.
Dennis for -4. Here we go.
What's the audio quality like anyway?
Sounds fine my end, so it would be perfectly fine your end. I get it all coming out, I could be fine.
Voice is quite loud, that's the reason why I asked.
Nah, it's fine. For Brozier, -4. There we are. Get your votes in, everybody. Ask the community. Should Jason bring in Dennis from a -4 for Brozier? I say yes. What do you guys say? We've got 19 minutes left. And what was that there? I think that was Fire Talk or Paulie. Who was that? Fire Talk saying, don't waste your -4. I think, honestly, I think do it, because Brozier's pointless. It's a waste of space, but whatever. So you're thinking it's going to be 2-1 to Southampton. I'm going
forward. Stephen, could you do me a favour? What's Dennis's fixtures going forward?
Yep, I will find that out in 2 seconds. Well, I'm trying to find out. Aston Villa versus Norwich. I can't remember if we did that game. Oh yeah, you said what you said. Watford versus Burnley. We've already gone through that. Wolves versus Brighton.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's hard. 0-0.
Yeah, I've gone 1-1. I think Wolves have got enough. They do quite well at home. I expect them to do enough to be able to get a goal. But Brighton are in form at the moment. They play better away from home. I expect them to do all right. And for your answer, Dennis's fixtures are really good. Burnley, Crystal Palace.
Mal, can you do me a favour? Right, hang on.
Wait for the poll. Just see what the poll says first before you do it.
See what the poll says. Yeah.
Well, so far the poll's 57% in favour of saying yes.
How many people have voted though?
23 votes in the space of a minute.
How many?
23 votes, and 27% of that is...
You get on that poll and vote.
Yeah,
How many people we got watching? 24?
We've got 47 people watching. Getting half the people have voted. Get in there, help Jason. We've still got 15 minutes late, for crying out loud. So
Yeah.
Iron Blood is saying, I wish I could get Jesus on a wild card. Why? Jason will love that, but I do not like that at all. Getting Jesus on a wild card, for crying out loud. Absolutely ridiculous to say that. So you're saying 0-0 Brighton and Wolves. I'm saying 1-1. Tonight's game, your player, Jesus. Did you say you're captaining Jesus?
Yeah. In Jesus, mate.
Captaining Jesus against Leeds. All right then. So what you thinking?
Well,
Say that again.
What's the poll saying?
The poll so far is saying 61% in favour of doing that -4.
6. Wow, that's all right. Okay, well, let it run.
Let it run. You tell us what you're thinking regarding Leeds versus Man City tonight.
Oh, bloody hell. 3-0 to Man City.
And what's Jesus going to do in that 3-0 against Leeds?
At least a double-digit haul.
So let's say a goal and assist.
Goal and assist, yeah.
Goal and an assist for Jesus, the player that probably isn't going to be starting.
Comfortably saying that as well. Comfortably saying that.
The player that probably ain't going to be starting tonight, you're thinking is going to get a double-digit haul.
Don't scare me like that, Steve-O.
Honestly, I don't think he starts. I genuinely think the front three tonight. In fact, do you know what? Let's have a look at City's team, shall we? And let's see if I could work out what I think tonight's team will be up against Leeds. I genuinely think that it'll be Sterling.
Right, listen, right? You got a striker that's had a goal drought for how long? Suddenly starts to get scoring. Yeah, suddenly starts to score goals, and then as soon as he starts to score goals, you're going to bench him. You're full of shit, Steve-O.
I'm thinking it could be Sterling, Grealish, and Mahrez. It could be.
Get out of here, man. Get out. It's only because I brought him in you're saying that.
Honestly, I would not be bringing in Jay such a rotation risk. In fact,
to score, he's in a good form, and then all of a sudden, Peps is going to say no.
Here, Steve.
He's been playing him. All those games, he's done nothing. Done jack. Game in, game out. Game in, game out. Minutes after minutes and minutes and minutes.
Right, let's have a look,
and you
shall we?
tell me that the minute he starts to score, he's going to get benched. I don't think so, dude.
Right then, Jesus is... Right, hold a minute. Since game week 22, he has done nothing other than get 5 goals. Hold a minute. He's got 5 goals. 4 of them coming last week, as we know, at home. At home to Liverpool, he got a goal. So, yeah, you would argue, he's in good form at the moment.
Yeah, but minutes has he played?
Since game week 22, he's essentially played 0 minutes. And it's only been the last 2 games that he's started. And admittedly, he scored in both of those games. Admittedly. But
that was Angels.
Let's have a quick look at... Did he start against Real Madrid? He did, didn't he? He started against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And I just think that Pep Guardiola can go into this game knowing that he can rotate. Yeah, he started. He actually scored against... I didn't realise that. He actually scored against Real Madrid. I'll tell you what, Jace. I think you've got cojones to be captaining Jesus. I think...
of course you do. Of course you do. What do you think the score's going to be?
I've predicted, I think 2 or 3-0. Let's have a quick look. What did I predict? I have gone with, I think, 3-0. 2-0. I've gone 2-0.
I'll be extremely disappointed if he doesn't start. Do you think he's going to come on?
Oh, that's a good question. It depends how the game's going, but if they're winning, say, comfortably 2-0, he doesn't come on. He's got too many quality players to replace whoever with. I think it's going to be really tight. Leeds.
I don't like the way. I don't like your outlook on this game week, Steve.
History as well. History suggests a really tight game.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game.
History, honestly. History suggests, in fact, if I just tell you what the history is over the past 6... You what?
When you say there'll be more than 1 goal margin between the two teams, right, yes or no?
No. This is what the history is. 1-1.
Yeah, but you
Hold on.
you stick by the history. You do.
Yeah, that's why it's going to be a tight game. Just listen. Listen to this. 1-1. 2-1 to Leeds. Man City 4, Leeds 0. Then it's hold on a minute. Then it's 1-1. Then it's 2-1 to Leeds. And then it's 7-0 when they were underneath. Then they were underneath Bielsa when they got battered 7-0. So, you know, it's suggesting it's going to be a tight game. Now, in the previous game, in the 7-0...
You're going to put a fiver on that?
On what? A tight 2-1 victory to Man City?
Yeah.
Go for it. If you can afford £5. Because
I can afford £5.
Because it ain't coming from this stream, mate.
Eh?
It ain't coming from this stream. I can assure you. and to tell you what,
well, I'll scrape it together. Don't worry.
This season in that 7-0, Jesus didn't play a single minute, and it was the top four were Mahrez, De Bruyne, Grealish, and Foden. De Bruyne got 2 goals, Grealish got a goal, Mahrez a goal and assist, Foden a goal and assist. Even 2 of the substitutes that came on, Gundogan got 2 assists and Ake got a goal. So
wow. I don't like the history.
Well, the history did really well last week. Like it did exceptionally well. So
I respectfully disagree with you in your little notebook.
Here's warning. 54%. Now we've had 41 votes in 10 minutes. 54% are saying do the Dennis Dobrozia for a -4. This is funny. I'll address that in a minute, Barry. I'm not going to talk about it now. Denver saying Sunday's games are really exciting. Well, we'll get onto that in a minute. Sunday's games are really exciting for a watch along. Forget it. I don't want to jinx anything. So Sunday's fixtures are as follows. Once I can actually see them,
we really do jinx games, don't we?
Yeah, I don't like doing it.
We really. Whenever we get excited about a game and we do a watch along, it ruins it.
Yeah. Even though ironically, those 2 fixtures at 2:00 have got a lot of assets regarding fantasy football. So I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do it or not. I don't want to go for the pain of seeing.
You can do it, Evo.
Say it again.
You can do it.
I'm
the one that jinxes it normally.
You, Mel and Haley will be walking along the beach and you'll be having Elite FPL in your ear and you'll be listening in every time I'm saying, "Here comes sun." Oh. After, and then in reality it's going to be Harry, because I'll be making sure that I'm doing my fantasy football bets this week. I'll be definitely putting on Coutinho scoring, Zaha scoring, Jesus scoring.
Don't laugh.
I'll be doing it.
Average speed check. Bloody hell.
Oh, whereabouts are you at the moment?
Whereabouts am I? Just about to come into Devon now. 40 miles away from Torquay.
Coming into Devon. 40 miles away? It doesn't take long then for you to get down.
28 miles away, sorry.
28 miles away. Nice. Fire Talk saying, please stream the Spurs game. I don't have any assets. Forget it, mate. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it for us and then you.
I have to say that this has really taken the time out of the journey doing this, coming on the stream with you.
Well, this is the thing. Whenever I listened to you when you do a solo stream and I'd be driving my car, I loved it. I genuinely thought it was the most enthralling piece of entertainment possible because it's something that you're talking about, which is interesting. But we did just a quick one. We haven't actually done the predictions. So those Sunday fixtures are: we kick off with Everton against Chelsea. I've gone 1-0 Chelsea. Jace.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to give them one more. I'm going to go 2-0.
2-0. The reason why I've gone 1-0 is because I expect it to be really, really tight, and also it's just the simple fact that at home, Everton's last 6 results read 1-0 either way. So that's why I'm doing it. Come on then, Tottenham against Leicester then, mate. Are our Spurs assets going to come through?
Well, I think you mentioning the 10 changes that they're expecting to make. That's
from a reliable
worrying.
source as well.
They're most likely going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a battering. I think it'll just be like 1-0 Tottenham.
1-0?
Yeah, 1-0.
Mr. Reed, the answer is no, unfortunately. We've only got a few minutes left, Jace. It's pretty comprehensive. 53% are saying bring in Dennis for Brozier. We've got 6 minutes left. So
Did you just say it's pretty comprehensive?
yeah, 53% are saying that Dennis for Brozier.
That's close.
Not in the world. No, it's not. No.
53% isn't close to 50-50.
It's close to 50-50, but I would argue that actually majority of people are wanting you to bring in the Dennis for Brozier. So we've still got a few minutes. So West Ham.
Wait for a few seconds for the deadline.
West Ham versus Arsenal. What are you thinking? Tight, horrible game.
I reckon that could be. I reckon. You know what? I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham.
2-1 to West Ham.
I reckon West Ham could win that.
Despite the fact they're in a tight game in the match against whoever they're playing in the Europa League. Despite the fact that it could be a makeshift West Ham team. They've got no defenders. They've got no defenders whatsoever. What
are you going with then?
I've gone with a 3-0. Oh, sorry, West Ham. Sorry, hold on a minute. We're talking about West Ham, aren't we? West Ham Arsenal. I've gone with a tight 2-1 victory to Arsenal, but it could be 1-1. If West Ham
2-1 to Arsenal,
and I mean if West Ham do what they did, which they will do,
is flipping it over to 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah, but West Ham they're not going to be playing their main team. They're going to be playing exactly the same team that they did last week, and it's going to be literally just sit back and not.
I'm in Exeter.
Oh, that's bloody hell! So you're half an hour away from Torbay. I genuinely do think.
Away from Torbados.
I genuinely do think that you are mistaken in West Ham to make out that they're going to be attacking tomorrow. They're not going to do it. It's going to be what they did against Chelsea. Sit back, 2 blocks of 5, invite Arsenal and Arsenal. The only difference between Arsenal and Chelsea is that Arsenal are just terrible in front of goal, whereas Chelsea have got that quality to be able to do what they need to do. So I'm thinking it is going to be like a 1-1, a 0-0, maybe even like a 1-0 Arsenal, personally. But
there's a lot of bikes out.
Oh well, of course, yeah. It's that. I'm assuming it's really nice weather.
Yeah, it's very nice weather. Yeah,
of course it is. Yeah.
I get your point about where's the goal's going to come from West Ham. It's just that maybe 1-0. Put me down for 1-0.
You're going to go 1-1. Very good. We have got 2 minutes until the deadline. 2 minutes until the deadline.
I've done it.
You've done what? Dennis in for Brozier?
Yeah.
It's 52%, 48 saying yes, and that's the end of that. So you've done it then, have you? That's that.
Steve.
56 votes in, 52% saying brilliant, well done, excellent. That's what we want to hear.
There we go.
That's good.
Brozier's going to start now, and he can get a hat-trick. What?
I don't know.
Unlikely.
Very, very unlikely. I can't see that happening myself. The final game of the weekend on Bank Holiday Monday. You're going to be watching it? Going to be watching it in one of the pubs down Torbay? You lot against Man United? Against Brentford?
Probably not.
Probably not.
What time is it?
It is at 8 o'clock, I'm assuming.
I'll be driving.
You'll be you're going back home, are you? Right, okay.
Sunday evening, yeah.
Interesting.
I might be able to just get home for 8 o'clock, and then sit down and watch it. So I might try and aim to get home in time for that.
Right, okay. That's cool. That's good. The game is about to update any second now. We have got 0.2 of a second left. 0.2 of a second left. And guess what, Jace? I've just done a -4. I've just done a -4 right on the deadline.
Really?
Yes, I did. Yes.
What have you done?
I did. I got rid of that absolute waste of space, Kulusevski. I've got him gone.
Really?
Yeah. Get out of my
I thought
team.
you said you were going to hold him for that fixture.
To me, I've been wanting to get rid of Kulusevski for weeks. I've just never had the opportunity to do so.
I could see you getting punished for that.
Yeah, but who have I brought in?
Sterling.
No, I can't afford Sterling. I've brought in Mr. Coutinho.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, I hope it backfires.
Norwich, absolutely useless. The statistics and the history...
You just basically cancelled outside.
That was part of my thought process, yeah.
You're so boring, man. You're so boring at this game.
Mate, I have to look at this and go, look, Coutinho at home,
I'm going to start this week.
at home, and against really poor teams.
Did you captain him?
My Eka's like, no, it's Son.
Did a
16.
-4. You captained him.
No, 16 points against Leeds, 13 points against Southampton, 10 points against Leeds.
If you think that wrongly, so you've done it for -4.
Yep.
And could easily outscore Coutinho this week.
It ain't happening. I don't think it happens at all. I think that Coutinho gets a double-digit haul. I think he does get a minimum of... I generally do think he gets a minimum of 10, so what's that? +6. +4. If I think Kulusevski, if anything, gets an assist. Coutinho, on the other hand, attack and returns, 3 bonus points. I think it works out for the better. Kulusevski, for me, has been running on thin ice for a very long time. It also means that I've got Coutinho in when he goes up in price, because they've then got a double game week next week, even though I'm free hitting. But then the week after, when I'm not going to really have many double game week players at all, I've got the popular one in Coutinho, who is at home against Crystal Palace and against Burnley, and I expect it to be very profitable.
They are very good fixtures, yeah.
My next move is going to be to bring in another double game week player.
It could be relegated by then, couldn't they?
Burnley could be, yeah, but no. I think it's going to be Burnley and Leeds and Everton are going to be fighting out to almost the death. It could come to the end of the season.
I'm going to grab Phil now, so I may lose signal.
Oh, that's fine. Just put your foot down.
I'll be back if I do. But
Wayne Dean, listen to this, Jace.
I'm listening.
That's amazing. Wayne Dean transfers in Coutinho, Watkins, Cash. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Wayne Dean, sorry. His transfers in are Coutinho, Watkins and Cash for Fernandes, Wood and Kelly. He's captained Coutinho.
There we go. He's got the balls to do it, unlike you.
The problem with Wayne, though, and I've said it all week on the members' streams, is the problem with Wayne, unfortunately for him, is he's getting red arrow after red arrow after red arrow. Everything's going wrong. those were the players that I did tell him to get rid of. Fernandes, Wood, and I think it was another player in his team. I think it may have been his Chelsea asset in Havertz, but he's got rid of the useless players in Fernandes and Wood, and it's going to be Wayne Dean, mate. Captain Coutinho, as Cage Paps is saying, that is balls of steel.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think that is.
What do you reckon? Is that more ballsy than me captaining Jesus?
I think, without wanting to contradict myself, I think that captaining Jesus is a risk in the sense of he could potentially be benched.
In your world, yeah.
Yeah, whereas Wayne Dean captaining Coutinho, a player who's up against an absolute useless Norwich. They are terrible away from home. The history's in favour of Aston Villa. We're all in favour of Aston Villa scoring well. So I'd expect it to pay off. Cage Paps is asking you, who's your vice captain?
Salah,
yeah, makes sense. Crypto saying Coutinho has blanked in 69% of the games. Yeah, but the thing is that look at the teams that he's done really, really well against regarding the double-digit hauls and everything. That's all I will say, Crypto. That's why when I look at players like this and you hear, and it goes back to what I say about listening to content creators, sometimes it's really good to listen in to what these guys say, because when they have really interesting opinions about what these particular players do, that's when I grab the information. I go, well, let's have a look at Coutinho. What has he done against these rubbish teams? Oh, double-digit scores, and he's at home as well. I'm happy with it. Wayne Dean saying Captain Jesus is risky, but bigger balls of steel than me captaining Coutinho. I think they're about as equal, maybe more in favour of Jason captaining, Jesus. I think that Captain Coutinho is pretty good. So, Dilkinson saying people overlooking Salah as captain could be hit hard early on. So, according to Paul E, who is a very reliable source, apparently, Jason, Salah is going to be benched. According to the COP HQ, whatever that means, whatever the COP HQ means, they're saying that Salah is being benched.
Oh dear, no way! Could have gone to De Bruyne. Could have been the move.
Now, I said the other day, there's a small possibility that Minamino starts today. Ahead of Salah. There's a small possibility.
Who's that then? Who's Minamino?
Minamino, the player they bought for God knows how many minutes and millions and haven't played him once.
I've seen him play before. Who's he?
So you never know if he's benched, whatever. At the end of the day,
the forgotten one.
Yeah, we all own Salah anyway. He's owned by 60% of the bloody game, for crying out loud. Let's have a look at how many.
Is he coming off the bench?
Well, it depends what the score is, but he's owned by 59% of the game, for crying out loud. 59% of the game owns Salah.
It's probably owned by 80% of the actual players of the game.
Yeah. So
the rest of them are just counts, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm just more interested. I wonder if Sai is watching this. Sai, if you're watching, what do you think about me?
Just heading down to Newton. I'm almost in Newton Abbot now.
Say hello to my brother. He lives literally opposite the bridge that goes over Sainsbury's. He lives pretty much there on the left hand side. He lives there. So and be careful because it's got the old average speed checks as well. So.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been alright actually. We haven't hit many. There's not been much roadworks.
Oh, that's all right. No, that's good. That's always a good thing because usually during the bank holiday, that's when they decide. You know what? We're going to do all the roadworks while we can. So, but yeah, I'm going to be interested to hear what. In fact, I wonder if Sai has said anything in the Discord as of yet. But if you don't know,
Are you doing a stream tomorrow? Yeah or no?
Depends what the weather's like. If the weather's really nice, then I'd I doubt it. Whereas if it's rubbish, horrible, grim weather where...
Do you go to the wasteland if it's nice?
Say that again?
Do you go to the wasteland if it's nice?
I can't get there because I haven't got my... In fact, funny you say that because I had to walk that direction yesterday. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to get to my destination, walking. By car, it would take 15 minutes. So...
Wow.
Yeah. Right, is Sai here? Is Sai in the Discord? Is he sick to death of the fact... I'm glad that I blocked him off, to be honest with you. But it's just Kane. His Kane captaincy is the one where... In fact, talking of the wasteland, I actually go near... I've discovered a very large park near where I live. So I'm going to go down there once... Well, I want to watch the Liverpool game. That's the thing. I'm able to watch these matches. So for any of you listening in, I've put on the FPL mate stream for a couple of seconds. I wanted to see who he's captained. Guess who he's captained, Jason?
Gabriel Jesus.
No, he's gone with Son. He looks like... I think he's brought in Matty Cash. It looks like FPL Mates brought in Matty Cash for his team. I think a lot of people are jumping on the Aston Villa.
Has he got Coutinho in his team?
No, he hasn't. I think he's going to hold off for that specific fixture. I think that it'll be next week. He probably does because he's got no chips left. So he'll be certainly. He's playing Weghorst today, but then again, his other players are Brozier, Wood, and Burns. So I would not be caring for that. But his team's looking good. He's where is he in the world again? He's 37th in the world.
Wow.
FPL mate. And
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
It is. It reminds me of that time when you were doing really, really well 3 seasons ago, and I was like helping you, well, trying to get you to like number 1, but you were always saying about, I want to just concentrate on basically, interesting. I want to basically just concentrate on Torbay Elite winning it, and it's kind of like something the same for me, really. Fire Talk saying, all I need is a Kane Sun benching. Ain't happening, mate. FPL mate beat Late Riser by 1 point in the quarterfinals. That's ridiculous. Geordie Kev saying about me, just mentioned about you doing so well 3 seasons ago. It's true though, Geordie Kev. Where did you... You were 75th in the world, weren't you, Jace, 3 seasons ago?
I was 58. The highest I was 58th or something when on the Saturday night. And then, yeah, I was around the 60s, 70s 1 week. You can look at it on the history, can't you? But yeah, I was. I remember the 70th in the world, sort of. And then they dropped down a few hundred places after that, didn't they?
Yeah, and you ended up 2000th.
Yeah, which is still bloody amazing. So.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
It was quite extraordinary. It was absolutely incredible. I could not get my head around it. How well you did. It was magnificent. It was absolutely magnificent, and I love the journey that we were both on because it was between. It was between me, you, and.
The great thing is it's all documented. The great thing is it's all documented on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, go back about 400 videos and you'll be able to see it.
You know it's going to be really weird. Like in about 10 years or something, we could go back to the first season of us doing Elite FPL and talk about players that no longer play football anymore and see how we did. It's going to be weird.
It is going to be absolutely mad. When you think about that, because I was thinking this the other day, like the fact that you're able to just put yourself out there online and stuff, what it's going to be like for, take Haley for example, watching you on TV and everything, and it is a bizarre, crazy world. But bring it back to FPL quickly. Buffy saying, who did you captain in the end, Steve-O? Well, we got Mr. Blank Sun, so Sun is going to be blanking. So basically, get your money on Harry Kane to be getting 2 goals tomorrow. That's what I'll be doing. I'll certainly be putting my money on Harry Kane to be doing well versus him. So go back and watch that Christmas special. Is that when Jason popped the cork, Fire Tog? Is that what that was? Apparently as well, Trent Alexander-Arnold is benched. Really?
Oh, bloody hell, that ain't good.
That's according to Andy. Let's talk FPL. Our mate Andy. Apparently.
Well, he wouldn't say things like that if it wasn't true.
No, he's got reliable sources. I'm just going to go on Twitter for a second and see what's going on. But I would have thought Robertson would have been benched for Simiscus. Maybe he has been benched.
Oh, God.
I've got bad news. All these people that have captain's son. You've got Davey FPL. He's captain's son. He's captain. I know Andy Martin.
It's an average speed check.
He's captain's son. Oh wow, bloody hell! Late riser.
Yeah, no,
was,
I was doing like a 60, but
late riser was going to be captain in Coutinho, but he swapped it round. He's now gone and switched the cap and vice. Wow! Guess what, Jace? Late risers captain in Coutinho.
Oh!
Switch the captaincy and vice.
Did he get a green ticket for that?
He's brought in Coutinho, everybody, late riser.
There's a chance I was doing 60 in that average speed check.
What, the Newton Abbott one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you go through a camera on that?
I went for one of the average cameras.
Oh no. Yeah.
Well, I slowed down to 40 to kind of average it down for the last
Though they unfortunately, I know for fact up here because my mates have been caught. That if you go through the average speed camera, it just takes you. It just nicks you. Because I know. Oh God, Mark Covens has captained son. We got Flapjack. He's taken out Havertz for Coutinho. All these. I don't know why I don't put this up on the screen. I could just.
I hope he doesn't do nothing this week. All these people with Coutinho. God.
Well, from an obvious point of view, you'd like to think. I'm bloody well hoping that it's almost like a block off for me. But then it's a case of, what does Kulusevski do? Does Kulusevski come through and essentially block off that Coutinho? I don't think he does. Look, cause, even hearing that Kulusevski could be playing at left back, So
what?
Oh yeah, they think that, well, not left back, but on the wing. They think that because Conte, whatever his name is, Antonio Conte came out and said that, yeah, we can play Kulusevski there if needed, and it's a possibility. A lot of people on Twitter, I'm just bringing it up here, there's Late Riser, was not expecting big name benchings at Liverpool, so apparently big name benchings, apparently it could be Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold benched. Raptors come in saying...
That means I've got Shah... Oh, you know that... Oh, no. Well, that means I've got Shah and Wood.
Who have I got?
Coming off the bench.
Who have I got coming off the bench then if I've got...
What's the name of this place, Taylor?
Yeah, I've got Shah as well. Oh, no, I haven't got Trent, have I? I don't actually own Trent, I've just realised.
Well, you're lucky then, aren't you?
Well, Robertson may not be playing. We haven't got the official team news. Robertson may not be playing.
The trio. I've got the trio. If they all... I'm screwed.
You got Harry here saying it about it. Paulie, obviously. There's Andy. Andy is going with Salah captain. He's gone with Vice Saka. His transfers were Digne to Robertson, Havertz to Foden. So he's brought in Foden. Davey, like I said, he's gone with Son captaincy. As I mentioned earlier, you've got Late Riser switching.
I don't want to... I don't believe it. If Trent, Robertson and Salah don't play...
Well, that's only my personal speculation. It's because Robertson played the full game against Villarreal and Trent was subbed off. So that's the only reason as to why. Jones bloke is saying Shah to Cash. Shah? What? Shah to Cash, Kane captain, Havertz, oh God, Jones bloke. He's another one. He sold Kulusevski to Coutinho. Well done, Jones bloke.
Don't be so quick to pat yourself on the back, Steve-O.
I'm not patting on anybody's back. I can assure you. I just did that move because I'm looking ahead to game week 37. That's why I did it, and he's going to go up in price. So I can't risk. I'm losing money out on Kulusevski.
They've got a pure gym now in Torquay on the next to McDonald's. Didn't know that?
The equipment's really good, but it's so busy in there.
Right, okay.
When I say busy, I mean like apparently at a lunchtime. It's a really small gym as well. It's like really long, but it's really small, compact. And there was one time at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, over 100 people in there, and I can't get my head around that. It's genuinely taken a lot of business from lots of gyms around the area because of the 24-hour factor and the fact they're so cheap.
Yeah. So how much is pure gym?
Down there, it's, I think, off peak, it's like $15.99, maybe a bit more.
All right, okay.
Something like that. So, Jones bloke didn't get Coutinho. He's kept Havertz and. Oh right, I see. Oh sorry. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. It was tempting to get Coutinho. You only didn't do it because I did it, Jones bloke.
Yeah.
Someone asking, is there something up with Son? Basically, he just always gets double-digit hauls at home. He always performs at home, basically. That's why a lot of people, well, I say a lot of people, most people are captaining because they don't own Kane, even though I think Kane is the best captaincy option. The team. Should we just continue until the team news is official, Jason, then we can clear off? We've got 8 minutes or so left.
Yeah,
so we'll find out. But there's Mark's team, everybody. If I put it up on screen,
it's definitely
scrolled through. This is Mark's team. I'm actually ahead of Mark Southerns, incredibly. He's gone with Son captain. I don't know if he did a hit or anything like that, but there's his team for game week 35. He's gone. Amazingly, Mark has got Harry Kane in his team, but he's captain's Son. That is madness.
Are you in this one?
Absolutely madness regarding that. Jones bloke saying that's what put me off doing the move, Steve-O. Brilliant. To be fair, Jones bloke, at the end of the day, they've got an exceptionally good fixture, Aston Villa. And if they can't get anything from Norwich today and Coutinho can't get anything from that particular fixture, then don't get me wrong, I'll be disgusted. It tells me more about where Aston Villa are this season then, because the reality is that Norwich are there for the taking. Aston Villa in theory should be scoring a minimum of 2 goals, and you'd like to think that a player of Coutinho's quality should come through. Getting rid of Kulusevski, honestly, like I said, he's been walking a tightrope for me for the past 2, 3, 4 weeks. So I thought to myself, to hell with it. Just get him gone while I can, while a lot of the rivals are bringing in Coutinho. It just blocks it off. Now you could argue, well, a minute, then doesn't that mean then that Kulusevski could become a differential? Well, you're right, but I go with that risk. Newcraft saying Mark decided to go without Salah until the end of the season. Well, let's just put it this way. My plan is to get rid of Salah after game week 36, and I'm having Kevin De Bruyne in my team because Kevin De Bruyne's fixtures for the next. So game week 37, he's got West Ham away, and then at home he's got Aston Villa. And whereas Liverpool, despite the only reason why I want to get rid of Salah is because it's just his form. I'm just not seeing anything from Salah, whereas with the likes of Jota, Diaz, Mane, they're just in the form of their lives at the moment. Then the final day of the season, you got Liverpool at home to Wolves. It is that punt, but I'm just going to be hoping that essentially Salah stays quiet like he has done over the past few weeks and is able to... and Kevin De Bruyne keeps it up. But I'm going to be very, very fascinated to see this team news that's going to be coming out in the next 6 minutes or so. What are you guys thinking? Are you anybody else Captain Coutinho out there? Anybody going with a random differential? Or the majority of people going with? In fact, I'll do a quick poll, everybody, for you. Who did you captain? Who did you captain? Oh, idiot. I'm guessing the majority are going with either Kane, depending on obviously who you own in your team. Who did you captain? So it'd be Son, Kane. For crying out loud. Let's just quickly do it here. Son, Kane, Salah, other. Let's see what you guys are thinking there. There's a quick poll in the screen for you guys to look at. So, John, wow.
Who's in that option then?
Other. He's in the other. John Harris, Jace, is Captain Cancelo. And he's doing incredibly well.
Interesting. Very interesting.
John.
Good luck, John.
Yeah. Fire Talk saying, nice one, Mr. Magic there. Jones Bloke is loving that move.
That's not what I thought.
Nuke Rams, I did a -8 to get rid of Tierney, Fraser, Brozier for Cash, Gordon, and who's that there? Cash, Gordon, and Nketiah. Ready for bench boost 36. Excellent moves, Nuke Rams. Absolutely superb moves there. I think Tierney ain't playing, Fraser ain't playing, Brozier's a waste of space. So certainly Cash, Gordon, Nketiah. Dread saying, what are these Salah rumours about? Yep, he looks like it's Trent and Salah. Dread looks like he's been benched. So Ramane for -8. Remove Salah, James and Cornet for Jota, KDB and Matip. Getting rid of Salah and Reece James, okay, it could pay off, but you know, depending, are you captaining Kevin De Bruyne, Ramanathan? That's the question here. Paulie just clarifying that it's the COP HQ. We're going to find out in 4 minutes what the Liverpool team news is, but it would suggest that maybe it could be Diaz, Mane and Jota the start today, because obviously Firmino's still out, I believe. Minamino could get minutes today, but the reality being is that, as I'm about to sneeze, the reality of the situation is that, look, Liverpool need to win, and you know that's the reality. Why would Klopp not play Salah? He needs the rest, Karma baby. I mean, Salah has been playing literally every minute of every moment that he can, and Dread obviously getting rid of Salah for Jota. Good move. Well, Jota is probably going to score today, so I think that you've kind of pulled through with that. Okay. Ramanathan saying he'll do more hits to get Salah in for the doubles. Yeah, my well, this is the thing, Jace. It is 3 minutes to go. I'll just quickly check Twitter to see if there's any more, you know, quote unquote updates. See what people are saying. Dread there with a immediate response there. If Salah is benched, the fact that he got in Jota for him is the one of the moves of the season. Booner's already down to 10 apparently if Trent doesn't start. Flapjack ain't happy because it may mean that Robertson's benched in the double then. He could be benched against Villarreal, Flapjack, even though you're not here. So it doesn't really matter. It's going to be interesting to see what my, free hit's going to look like when I do it for next week. I'm going to be really excited to actually be able to do a free hit, because that's what I'm doing, Jace. I'm doing my free hit next week, for next week, because it's the double game week 36. It's really, really big. Very big, in fact. Nuke Rap saying, what are KDB's fixture in 37-38? They are, I don't know what, I can't even, West Ham and Aston Villa. But KDB's in form. Salah just is doing nothing for me, Nuke Rams. I couldn't care less about Salah. I really can't.
Very true, very true.
I've got the attitude towards Salah like you did, Jace, with Trent Alexander-Arnold last year. That's my attitude towards Salah this year. It didn't bite you in the bum, did it? It actually paid off for you.
Yeah, it did all right.
It did better than all right. It did really well because you just didn't go with him, and actually he was not getting the the points in, whereas your other players were all dominating and happily getting in what they could. Any news? I'm just putting up Twitter here at the moment on screen for everybody to see what I'm looking at, which of course is really slow. And it hasn't even updated on here. So what I'm going to do is quickly go to Liverpool's. Here we go. Here's the team news for Liverpool. We're going to find out in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here is the Liverpool team news. And it's not even uploaded. Admittedly, I did that really quick. Oh no. Here we are. Salah doesn't start. It is Mane, Diaz and Jota. Alisson in goal. Gomez, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Milner.
Right, so Robertson to start.
Robertson starts, but Salah obviously on the bench getting that rest. Trent doesn't start either. So Jota, Diaz, Mane, brilliant front three. That is an incredible front three. It'd be what? Well, I couldn't even tell you what the formation is because I'm not an expert enough in that. But would Mane still be playing through the middle? So yeah, there we are. That's the main thing. Dread FPL saying, as I remember, Trent burnt Jason every week. I don't think he did, Dread. I think Jason's thingamajigs were defenders were actually cancelling it all out. Simiscus is ill. Simiscus isn't injured, he's ill. He was ill this week. So I wouldn't be concerned about Simiscus being injured, but he'll probably play at something next week. I'm guessing because Robertson... I think Simiscus may even play against Villarreal, potentially.
What's your thoughts? Do you reckon Newcastle can get a goal in that game?
They can score because they're really attacking. Like if Newcastle play like they have done while I've been watching them, then I'm telling you, he will genuinely. It could be a really open, high-scoring game for Liverpool, like 3 or 4-1, because Newcastle can score, but Liverpool.
We're going in now, are we?
Liverpool are defensively good enough to keep Newcastle out. So it could be 3 or 4-0 where Liverpool are just hitting Newcastle on the counter-attack constantly over and over and over. Whereas whereas Newcastle, can they do something? Can they get a goal? They can. History suggests that they can. The history suggests that they can score against Liverpool. But I just think that the way Newcastle play... I mean, they may just go down that horrible formation of a 4-5-1, try and contain Liverpool, but it's just not Eddie Howe style. The team news for Newcastle is Dubravka, Kraft, Shard, Byrne, Target, Shelvey, Guimarães, Willock, Almiron, Joe Linton, St Maximin. So Chris Wood doesn't even play. Chris Wood isn't playing. So that tells me then that Eddie Howe has fallen out of favour of Chris Wood.
Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm going to enjoy my holiday. Forget about football.
Jace, really do appreciate it. Yeah, nice one, pal. Anything you want to say before you go?
Oh, what a shit game week this is going to be.
Be confident. Be confident, mate. Have a nice holiday, mate. Get a tan.
Gabriel Jesus. Let's go.
There we are. Nice one.
See you later.
See you later, pal. Enjoy it. Listen to that, everybody. Jason's on holiday. I'm going to be getting out in the sun in 2 seconds' time. What a great stream that was. I really do appreciate Jason joining me for the last hour and a half, reacting to everything going on. Is it going to be a rubbish game week? I don't know. I think that it could be quite profitable because last week, like I keep banging on about, fantasy football seems to work in a way in which you've got the week when everybody expects something to happen, it blanks. And then the following week, everybody that no one cares about, surprise, surprise, it all comes through. So I'm expecting this specific game week to be quite high scoring. Look, without wanting to repeat myself, you have got some decent fixtures in there where there could be goals. You have got the likes of Liverpool up against Newcastle where there could be a lot of goals in that fixture if Newcastle do their thing of like attack. Aston Villa against Norwich, I'd like to think that Aston Villa can get a minimum of 2 goals in that fixture. Southampton Crystal Palace, lots of goals in that, I'd think. Leeds Man City, again, Jason's captaincy of Jesus could pay off if he starts. Spurs at home to Leicester, great fixture as well. So it could be good. What do the rivals do? I don't know, because the game won't update for at least another half an hour or whatever. So you'll have to find out yourself, basically, whenever the game updates. That's what I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be interesting to see. Brilliant fire talk. Dread did the old... I said to myself, look, you've got to ask yourself. Yeah, he did that this week. Isn't Dread going to the FPL meets today? There's an FPL meets down around the Waterloo area. So you've picked a beautiful day for that, Dread. You've picked... I thought you'd gone, John. You said, see you later, lads. Great stream. Listening in the background, are we? For anybody just coming in late, the Steve-O Jinx has jinxed Sun. So if there are any content creators out there that is watching this, let us know, because I'm telling you now, Sun is going to blank. Congratulations. Ramsdale in goal, Alonso, Cancelo, Robertson, Mason Mount, Sun captain, Saka, Salah, Coutinho, last second transfer in for Kulusevski to block off Sai and block off my rivals, and I think it could pay off. And Nketiah, who was my transfer in for Chris Wood, and Werner. I'm not expecting much from Werner in a very, very tight game, but Mason Mount and Alonso could be profitable. Yeah, on that note, as ever, really do appreciate everybody joining in from the beginning. It's been a lot of fun. Really do appreciate Jason coming live on air on his drive down. You know, he spent an hour and a half chatting on Discord while he's doing it. He did his -8 as well. In fact, didn't we do a poll? We did, didn't we? What's the poll? Who did you captain? Bloody hell. 22% said Son, Kane 30%, Salah 30%, other 20%. That's 65 votes. Yes, good luck all. I completely agree. Good luck. I'm really, 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 really hoping that this could be the game week that I get into the 99,999. Because in the reality of the situation, I can have a laugh about Sai, I can have a laugh about Jason, I can have a laugh about Dan, and obviously in the Torbay Elite League with Martin and Dan Benson and Darren Munday and Dale, I can have a laugh with them and everything, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm personally now at a stage where I've got to defend and kind of go, you know what, let's try and get into that 99.999. It'll be absolutely amazing if I could do it. There's been some random captaincy choices as well. John Harris going with Cancelo for one. I was going to say Jesus. Yeah, let's just say Jesus is going to be captaining Jason. So Jason's captaining Jesus. I've also seen Wayne Dean, who's doing exceptionally well, captaining Coutinho. I believe Late Riser has captaining Coutinho. I believe. Dread saying here, FPL meets London Bridge, usual pub. So if anybody is watching this and they go to this, really genuine, have a really nice time, have a lot of fun. There are, 3 or 4 kickoffs. Waterloo is so far away. Oh, yeah, that area is so far away from me, Dread. It takes me an hour and a half to get to there. And that's on a good day. That's me walking to the bus stop, getting on a bus to the tube station, and then the tube to Tower Bridge. That's how long it would take. It takes me an hour and a half to get there. I couldn't even afford it anyway. It's beside the point. Genuinely have a really nice time. I'm going to clear off. I want to go out for a walk, and then I want to come back and watch this Liverpool game. Although the fact Salah isn't playing, but yeah, I want to watch this Liverpool game. All I will say for anybody that is listening now, there could be an impromptu stream. There could be an impromptu stream. It all depends on what happens today. But there could be an impromptu stream. So stay tuned. As ever, just make sure you subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell. If you are new around here and you've enjoyed today's stream, just by all means join the Elite FPL community at Elite FPL on Twitter. Hit the subscribe button. Of course, join the Discord. We continue chatting FPL. When the stream stops, the Discord pops. Dread? Yeah, Dread. Yes, so you can join the Discord. The link is in the description, and of course, by all means, hit that like button as well. So no, Buffy, that ain't happening. I don't want to jinx Son. I don't want to jinx it. I can't be bothered to go through the pain of seeing Son blank, even though ironically, Werner blanked the other day, and I didn't even do a stream. Anyhow, thanks everybody. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Have a nice day out in the sun. And enjoy your day, Dread. Have a good one. Take it easy.